I remember the sneers, the sideways glances, the outright laughter when I told my family I wanted to leave my stable corporate job to start a tech startup. "You're throwing away a good career," my mother said, her eyes clouded with worry. My friends dismissed it as a reckless dream, and colleagues scoffed, calling me naive. I felt the sting of their doubt every day, but deep down I knew I couldn't settle for a life of safe mediocrity. The early days were brutal. I poured every ounce of my savings into developing an app I believed in, an idea that seemed ahead of its time. Nights blurred into mornings as I burned the candle at both ends, coding, pitching, and networking in a relentless pursuit of validation. Rejections piled up. Investors turned me down. Potential partners ghosted. And I faced the crushing fear that I'd gambled everything on a pipe dream. Yet, I refused to give up. I studied my market obsessively, learned from each setback, and pivoted my approach. Instead of chasing quick growth, I focused on building a loyal user base, listening intently to their needs. Slowly, my perseverance paid off. By the third year, my app had over 1 million downloads and revenue hit $10 million annually. I secured a Series B funding round that valued my company at $150 million, an improbable feat for a startup born from skepticism. The moment of vindication came when I was invited to speak at a major industry conference. I stood on stage, my heart pounding, as I shared my journey from doubted outsider to recognized innovator. The applause was deafening, but the real reward was the look in my family's eyes when I returned home that evening. I saw pride, not just for the success, but for the courage to follow my own path. Years later, I sit in my sleek office, now CEO of a thriving tech firm with a team of 150 employees and a product that's transformed lives worldwide. The company is valued at over $1 billion, an achievement I once thought only possible in fairy tales. The same colleagues who mocked me now ask for advice, and my family often tells others, "We always knew he'd make it." Looking back, I realized that their doubt fueled my fire. Every rejection was a stepping stone, every obstacle a lesson. The pain of early failure was a small price to pay for the freedom to forge my own destiny. I proved that with relentless grit, strategic thinking, and unwavering belief, even the most underestimated can rise to extraordinary heights. This is my story, not just of success, but of transformation. To anyone out there still fighting against the odds, keep going. The world's doubts are just noise. Your true potential awakens when you refuse to listen.